Hello, my creative friends. So in today's video, I'm going to be walking through some of my projects that I'm working on. I'm going to be working on today, I'm going to be working on putting together some of the hats that I am making for my craft show. This one is a reversible two-tone hat, and I think it's going to turn out really nice. If you don't know who I am, I'm Deborah, and I'm the hands behind Taylor's Yarn Creations. And so on today's chit chat, I'm going to be working on putting together my hats while I talk to you. What I learned, I'm using the Addie Knitting Machine. I have an Addie Knitting Machine, and I discovered that if you make something like this, this could technically be a sweater. So I would just need like the front and the back. And I was like, oh, I have been underutilizing my Addie machine. But that's neither here nor there. I realized that it is more powerful than what I have been using it for. And I'm going to take advantage of it. I'm doing knitted hats, and I'm also doing crochet hats. But I find that the knitted hats work up a lot faster than when you crochet. People may not understand the value of hand knitted as opposed to machine knitted, but either way, they are just as beautiful. I think you can do a lot more when you're doing it by hand, if you're knitting by hand, than if you can with a machine. The machine, you can do a few stitches, but it's really kind of slow and monotonous as opposed to if you're doing it by hand. I did learn how to knit when I was younger, and what I did was I used 2 pencils. I was all into the yarn. My mom had gotten me some yarn, and I took 2 pencils and I knitted my first hat for my baby sister. I even embroidered her name in it. So yarn and the love of yarn has always been a part of my life. I love it. It is one of my pastimes, my hobbies. I'm now trying to make it more into a business model. So what I have decided for this upcoming craft show is I want to basically do about 80 hats. So my goal is, yesterday I did 4. I did these 4. I'm going to try to do 5 single layered hats today, 5 or 6. They don't really take long. It's just making the time to do it. So I'm going to do probably like 3 this morning and 3 this later on this afternoon. So that'll make it 6. So I have a total of 10 hats. And my goal is, if I can continue at this pace, I will eventually have enough hats to reach my goal, which is 80. I'm only doing 80 because I'm going to be having other projects as well besides just the knitted hats. So what I'm doing is I'm basically sewing the first part together, and now I'm pulling together the second, making sure that it's gathered together so it doesn't come apart. And they did pretty good when I was at the farmer's market last year. So I didn't have any with me when I went to my craft show, but this year I do plan to have some hats. I want, like I said, different 2 tones. I'm gonna do some with the brim. I'm gonna do some lady colors and some men colors, some children colors, and so I want to just make sure that I get it all done in a timely fashion. I'm gonna have to, I didn't bring my scissors over here with me. And I also decided that while I'm up here, every time that I'm up here, I'm gonna work a little bit on my craft room till it's all. That's what I'm doing on today. The hats, like I say, they don't take long. I normally listen to something educational, entertainment wise, and while I'm up here working. And so that's so fun to do. And once I tie the two together, I'm going to just hide the ends in between. Just make sure it's tied real tight. If you want to know how I do this, just put a comment below and I can show you what I'm doing and how I'm going about doing it. So I find it really just something that just, if I can just get into that what do they call it, being consistent. When you're consistent, you'll see things get done. If you're not consistent, you'll think about it, but you won't get it done. So I'm really aiming to be more consistent. My goal for this week is to try to get 25 hats done this week. Next week, I'm going to try to get another 25. And then by the, if I do more, that's wonderful. But that's my goal is to do 25 a week. If I finish it, that'd be great. If I don't, at least I have something to aim for. You can't, if you don't have any goals, I don't know how you can operate. I do that not just with just my craft side. I also do it with other areas of my life. Sometimes little by little is what matters. If you can just do a little bit at a time, you can get it done. Just a little bit at a time, every day. So right now, here's my two-tone. I'm pushing it in. This one, I have a little, when I'm using my Addie machine, I use it in the sense that I am also using a tension piece so that you can, and I'll link it to like a little small Amazon affiliate link if you want to go directly to it. When we're talking about affiliate links, it's really just a referral link. They don't pay us a lot. If you do decide to buy using that link, if not, then that's fine. It's just a easy way to find what I'm talking about, the referral link. So I'm gonna have to get my scissors and I'll finish that in a little bit. But here's the this one is like a lavender color, and then when you reverse it, it will be purple. A dark, like plum colored purple. Isn't that gorgeous? Of course, I gotta weave in a little bit more, and then if you want to do a brim, you can, let me see. This one is, I think it's for, the tension was for like a teen, so I'm not gonna, or a small, medium-sized head. So if you want to do a brim, you can have it this color where it's the plum is on the outside and the lavender is the brim. Or you can flip it, reversible, and you have the lavender on the outside, and then the brim is like a gorgeous plum. So these hats, where I'm going, I realize that sometimes with all this going on, sometimes people don't pay a lot, but I do want to get my money back off of it. So I'm thinking about selling it for about $20 for the teen or the small to medium size. The larger, I'll probably do $25. Takes more yarn, and I'll do that. So $20 I think is good for like I say, the small to medium. The large, I will make it a little bit more expensive because it's requiring more yarn. And it's just the way things are. You use more material, you pay more. So I have goals that I've set with these hats, and I'm going to be working on that. And I think I kind of figured out how to go live. I will try to go live when I get the other hats done. But here, this one is like a plum, and it's got, I'm just kind of putting the two together. This one is plum and gray. And then you can reverse it and do the gray and then the plum. And then I have brown and tan. I think that's cute. And then this one is kind of like a more of a, this one is a lighter brown than this. I didn't look at the colors. But I'm going to put these hats together and I will show you the finished product in a picture. Until next time, my friends, I will talk to you soon. If you like little conversations or crochet chit chats like this, be sure to like, subscribe, turn on your notifications so you know the next time I upload a video. I'm Deborah, the hands behind Taylor's Yarn Creations. Until next time.